Paris ***, the US women's national team clinched Olympic gold on Saturday, defeating Brazil 1-0 in a match that demanded strong defense in the first half and a strategic, well-timed attack in the second to shut down Brazil and its legendary captain, Marta. This victory capped a tournament that highlighted many new elements for the USWNT, a new head coach, Emma Hayes, a revamped frontline, and a fresh outlook following last summer's disappointing Women's World Cup. These changes culminated in a record-breaking fifth Olympic title for the US women, their first since 2012. Impressively, they never trailed during their 6 matches in France. Mallory Swanson scored the decisive goal in the 57th minute with a smooth finish after breaking through on goal. The play was set up by young midfielder Corbin Albert, who delivered the key pass, and Sophia Smith, who smartly stepped away from the action after realizing she was in an offside position. When Swanson curled her shot past Brazil's goalkeeper, Lorena, the crowd at the Parc des Princes, which included Tom Cruise and Megan Rapinoe, erupted in celebration. This was Swanson's 4th goal of the tournament, the most among the American players and tied for 2nd overall in the competition. Despite Brazil's dominance in the early stages of the game, they couldn't find an equalizer. US goalkeeper Alyssa Neher, who was the team's MVP in the first half, didn't concede a single goal during the knockout rounds. The match took place on the same field where Spain and France's men's teams had played an 8-goal thriller the day before, and the women's team started with a tempo that suggested a similarly explosive game. Brazil's decision to start without Marta was understandable, given that they had beaten France and Spain during her red card suspension, but it still felt odd. Meanwhile, Hayes opted to leave Rose Lavelle on the bench in favor of Albert, likely considering Lavelle's injury history and the potential for extra time, a decision that paid off perfectly. As in their upset of Spain, Brazil came out pressing hard. Within 2 minutes, Ludmila had a close-range shot saved by Neher, serving as an early warning. Undeterred, Brazil kept attacking. Adriana danced skillfully along the end line, nearly drawing a penalty from Crystal Dunn, and Ludmila turned Naomi Girma and fired a shot that was ruled offside. Gabby Portillo outmaneuvered Tiana Davidson and narrowly missed connecting with Ludmila on a dangerous cross. The US had their moments as well. Trinity Rodman's brilliant spin at midfield sent her charging toward the goal, and Swanson used her speed to earn a corner, but Brazil always seemed more threatening. If not for Neher's incredible reflex save on Portillo's shot during first-half stoppage time, the US might have been trailing at the break. Instead, the US emerged for the second half with renewed energy and determination. Smith sent a cross just out of Swanson's reach, and Sam Coffey's shot swerved wide, reigniting the US crowd before Albert found her moment. With a quick glance and a clever pass, she left Brazil scrambling. Marta, participating in her 6th and likely final Olympics, entered the match at the hour mark but found herself tightly contained. In the 4th minute of 10 minutes of stoppage time, Adriana directed a diving header at goal from close range, but Neher made another crucial save. Marta held her head in her hands, while American fans cheered with joy. Just 1 year after a crushing disappointment, the USWNT was back on top.